Brad from Niagara Wine Videos. I'm here at Cuvée 2014 with Harald Thiel, the proprietor of Hidden Bench, making some of the nicest boutique artisan red and white wines in Niagara. Cool climate wines, tons of finesse to them, really well-made, grippy wines.
Well, the wines are definitely, our wines have a house style. We look to our wines to have ageability in them as well.
Yeah.
So they're unfined and unfiltered to make sure that the wines will age well. But yet at the same time, they have a definite attachment to the terroir of the bench. And then, so what you have in front of you is the estate Pinot Noir. And we also make some single vineyard wines, and you can really see the unique differential of each vineyard in the wines.
Because of the way you do things.
Exactly. Yeah.
And there's been tons of reviews on this one. I know even, what's his name from the Shark Tank? Yeah. What's his name?
Kevin O'Leary. My buddy Kevin. My buddy Kevin. He's not even a buddy. What better endorsement?
He loves your wines,
he's promoting his own wines, and he pulls out a bottle of Hidden Bench.
Pinot Noir.
Hey, that's a great thing,
If he likes it, it's good because.
We've been very fortunate. The reviews we've gotten from all kinds of people has been great. Berghound ranked our Pinots, and they all got more than 90.
91s.
Yeah, 91, 2 91s and a 90, and then the Chardonnay got a 90. So
from the Felsac.
And so to get that type of endorsement from an international critic, it's pretty rewarding.
You're making world-class wine.
Yeah.
It's nice that Niagara has folks like you, people like you, they're so dedicated. Because I think up to now we've been ruled by this commercially made wine, and I think in the last decade there's been a lot of push towards this artisan style winemaking.
Well, I think you're right. I think what's happened is there's people, not only myself, but a number of the newer producers, the new kids on the block who have really taken applying attention to detail from the vineyard all the way to the bottle, to make wines that are not only good in terms of other Ontario wines, but can take their place on the international stage and be poured with pride by Canadians. And that's what our goal was. Our goal was to make wines that you could pour with confidence when you have guests from Burgundy, or I just had a guest from Burgundy at the winery yesterday, and he took back 2 bottles of Locust Lane Pinot and 2 bottles of Felsac. He says, "I'm going to slip them into a tasting next week in Burgundy to see what's going on," and that's fun. That really is.
For sure.
Exactly.
So Niagara, being a needle in a haystack, people like you are putting us in the map. So important. That's awesome. Making world-class Pinot Noir for sure, but you also make all kinds of Bordeaux varieties. Is that really your?
But our focus at Hidden Bench is truly Pinot Noir. 60% of our production is Pinot Noir. 25% Chardonnay. 15% Riesling, and then we make a Bordeaux blend that we make every year, Terroir Caché.
That's a great wine, by the way.
Thank you very much. But it's not really our focus, and I think it hasn't been our focus because I think that certainly there are years when the Bordeaux varietals don't ripen the way I'd like them to ripen. So that's why by working a blend, we can replace certain varietals that year and always have a consistent blend that's good. The Bordelais learned that they've been doing it for hundreds of years, blending grapes, because they realize that not each variety ripens the same way every year.
Every year is different. Everyone's different. But I think you're doing it right in the aspect that we're. Some places are releasing the commercial wines, and people are tasting the wines available at the LCBO. Maybe their lowest level stuff, they get a bad impression of Niagara wine. When they taste your wine, that's the commercially available wine, not just available at the winery, the one that's available at the LCBO. It's an amazing wine. It's a really well-made wine, and I think that instills confidence in Niagara wines.
At Hidden Bench, we took a philosophy that said, if the wine's not good, we're not going to release it.
That's so important.
And whatever we release, if I don't want to drink it myself, and we do certain things like we'll age the wines longer before we release. Like we're just, the current vintage on the Pinot Noir is 2011. The current vintage on our single vineyard Pinot Noirs is 2010. So people are getting the benefit of a 4-year-old one that we've aged an extra year in cellar after we bottle it. And that's
so important. I didn't see that with your Terroir Caché, you call it. It just was released. Vintages. was.
Yeah.
And it was a 2010.
Yeah.
Right?
Just released now.
Most people have already drank 2010.
Oh, the 10s are gone. For anyone who wants to buy that wine, hold on to it.
Yeah,
okay? It's going to get a lot better over the next couple of years. The tannins are really present, but it's going to be a great wine.
Well, you're making fantastic wines. Thanks very much for the interview. It was awesome.
Good to see you. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Thank you.